So, are you burning fat if you're doing something as simple as putting one foot in front of the other and walking, not jogging or running? Yes, to put it in simple terms, walking for exercise burns fat. And that's precisely what today's video will be about. We will walk you through the effects of walking on your body and how you can improve the intensity of your walks to lose more fat. So, make sure you stay till the end and subscribe to our channel, The Healthy Inception, because we will keep bringing fitness videos for you to stay healthy. Walking is among the simplest and most affordable kinds of exercise one may perform. Many people can get health benefits by routinely walking. Well, apart from other possible health benefits, one of the fundamental advantages of a daily walk is fat loss. The majority of medical professionals concur that many diseases like heart disease and obesity that may be avoided might potentially be caused by inactivity. To quote Dr. Cedric Bryant, the American Council on Exercise's president and chief science officer, when it comes to physical activity, walking is the best choice. Nobody needs a unique skill to walk. Everyone is capable of doing so. It's secure and low impact. It's true that for people new to exercise, walking is a great method to get moving and start losing weight right away. To fully realize the fat reduction benefits of a regular stroll, Dr. Bryan advises walking for at least 45 to 60 minutes on a semi-daily basis. Even better, walking about the neighborhood like you normally would doesn't have to feel like exercise. Instead, think of walking as a chance to relax and catch your breath. You'll have a pleasant break and some movement that way. Walking can help decrease overall fat, including belly fat, which is one of the simplest forms of fat to shed whilst being one of the most hazardous types of fat. You cannot spot reduce fat. To optimize calorie and fat burn, it's important to maintain consistency and walk in the proper heart rate range. On a similar issue, a study from the Journal of Experimental Biology shows how effectively walking is mostly an automatic brain function that requires essentially no conscious thinking. Therefore, taking a stroll won't make you psychologically exhausted either. Although any boost in activity level will bring benefits, there are things an individual can do to boost the amount of fat they burn while walking. So, what are the few benefits of walking? Number 1, walking burns calories. For all of the intricate chemical processes that enable you to move, breathe, think, and operate, your body requires energy in the form of calories. It is common knowledge that in order to lose weight, you must burn more calories than you take in. Additionally, those who are more physically active than those who are sedentary burn more calories. But whether you work in an office or live in a modern setting, you can find yourself sitting down for significant portions of the day. Unfortunately, leading a sedentary lifestyle might raise your risk for health issues in addition to making you put on weight. You can try to burn more calories and lower these threats by seeking to get more exercise by walking more frequently. In practice, a mile, 1.6 kilometer, of walking burns around 100 calories depending on your weight and sex. Number 2, walking reduces belly fat. An elevated risk of illness, including type 2 diabetes and heart disease, has been associated with storing a lot of fat around your waist. In reality, abdominal obesity, which is seen as a health concern, is defined as having a waist circumference of more than 35 inches, 88 centimeters for women, and more than 40 inches, 102 centimeters for men. Regular cardiovascular activity, such as walking, is one of the best strategies to reduce belly fat. In one small study, obese women who walked for an average of 50 to 70 minutes 3 times a week for 12 weeks decreased their body fat and waist circumference. In the exercise group compared to the control group, there was a considerable reduction in both the fat under the skin and the concealed fat in your abdominal cavity. Now, moving on to the tips to boost walking intensity. There are several things a person may do to boost the amount of fat they burn when walking, even though any increase in activity level will have advantages. Number 1, walking uphill. A person should routinely walk uphill to increase calorie burn significantly. Others might choose to include hills in their outside walking practice, while some may decide to increase the treadmill's gradient. The recommended amount of times per week to walk up hills, stairs, or inclines is 2 to 3. Number 2, form and posture. It's crucial to maintain proper form and posture when walking. In order to walk faster and with a longer stride, one should always keep their eyes forward as they go from place to place. One should concentrate on contracting their glutes and abdominal muscles when walking. This can be done intermittently or for the duration of the full walk. This method can help someone gain strength and prevent injuries so they can keep up their walking routine. Number 3. Picking up the pace. Similar to running, swimming, and other aerobic exercises, the pace is important. A person burns more calories while walking quickly than while moving more slowly. According to research in medicine and science in sports and exercises, participants burn more calories when they raised their pace to a run. This study also revealed that the runners were generally lighter than the walkers, indicating that exercise speed had a direct impact on caloric consumption. However, picking up the pace does not require running. Instead, rapid walking will increase calorie burn to aid in fat loss. Number 4. Add distance and time. To keep your body working harder, extend your walk. Keep a quick pace. More time spent walking will result in more fat being burned off. However, since not everyone has this extra time, you could discover that alternative solutions are more practical. Number 5. Add intervals. Include intervals to make your walking more effective. For instance, accelerate for a predetermined distance or amount of time before slowing down. Intervals boost the effort while also quickening the speed. According to a study on people with diabetes, individuals who practiced interval walking for 4 months lost 6 times as much fat as those who walked steadily. Now, let's see how to have a lifestyle that includes more walking. Well, if you are someone who does not have a habit of walking or finds it a bizarre and boring thing to do, then I have got some tidbits for you so you may increase the frequency of your walks and get fitter and smart rapidly. As I have been explaining, and you must understand by now, that being more physically active, like engaging in a practice of walking, has a host of benefits in addition to weight loss, such as improved fitness and mood, reduced risk of disease, and an increased likelihood of living a longer, healthier life. It is advised that adults engage in at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week as a result. That translates into 2.5 hours of brisk walking each week for at least 10 minutes at a time. Additional exercise has positive effects on your health and weight and lowers your risk of disease even more. There are several strategies to boost your walking and reach this goal. For instance, make it a routine to walk quickly after supper or during your lunch break. To encourage yourself to walk more, register your steps with a fitness tracker. Invite a companion along for a stroll in the evening. Take your family and children for a stroll. Take your dog for a daily stroll or go with a buddy. Instead of meeting at your desk, go for a stroll with a coworker. Run errands like walking to the supermarket or dropping the kids off at school. Stride to work. If it's too far, park further away or board the bus a few stations early and continue walking. Picking out novel and difficult routes to keep your walks engaging and entertaining. Or you can join a walking group. Well, start out slowly and work your way up to more everyday walking. Every little bit helps. And another important thing, a person should consult their doctor or another healthcare provider before adding weight or increasing intensity through pace or incline so as to prevent themselves from getting serious injuries. On a final note, one should strive to walk more frequently and take more daily steps in order to raise their daily mileage. Consider increasing the distance and intensity a couple of days each week with quicker walks or steeper inclines. With that said, we are going to bid you all farewell. Make sure you are subscribed to our channel and check our other videos, links in the description. If this video was informative for you, please leave a like and comment below on what video you would like to see next. See you in the next video.